Beyond ready. I've had dreams about it like already, and just school coming in, I mean, it just feels like football season.
Obviously, you had more losses than wins the last couple of years, but how much are you ready to kind of flip that?
Oh, we got a bunch of competition out here. We're practicing like we're having games out here. It's super competitive, and I'm really liking how we're looking.
What are your strengths as a team?
I think it's just our seniors. We got a bunch of good guys, and like we got Donnie on the line, Alec out at wide receiver, and we're just stacked there.
Obviously, Coach talked about how you guys haven't earned anything yet. How much do you use that kind of underdog, we need to prove stuff, we need to earn this mentality?
We use it a lot. You're always looking for extra motivation, and we've kind of been like on the bottom of the tier with football teams lately, so we're just trying to put ourselves up there.
All right. And obviously last year, the kind of tragic events. I mean, how much do you use that maybe mentally this offseason to get going?
Waking up in the morning, you start to feel less bad for yourself because you know there's people that have it worse, and you know those guys would be wanting to get up and work with you. So it's just a motivation in the morning and like just working hard every time you can.
And obviously it was a whirlwind because it was in the middle of the season. And you had to cancel games and whatnot. I mean, how often do you think about those guys, and how often do they come across your mind?
It's daily. It was really tough. And yeah, you're just always thinking about them. They're just a huge part of our team, part of our school, and just community.
When you see those pillars in the locker room, what does it mean?
It's an honor to be able to play for them and to continue on what they would have worked for and do what they would have wanted us to do.
What would make them proud about this season?
Just getting after it every day and just working hard.
I'm very ready. Our red and black scrimmage went really well. Felt like an actual game, and now we got the Seaside scrimmage coming up on Friday. Feels good to hit someone else, actually, and I can't wait for Angola.
What's it like? Because obviously the last couple of years you've had more losses than wins.
Mm-hmm.
How do you flip that? How do you make it lasting as a senior?
Just being a leader and always coming out, making sure everyone's ready for practice and doing everything they can and going all out.
What are the expectations for you guys this year?
Just hard work and trying to win as many games as we can and accomplish everything for our two loved ones that passed.
All right, so what are the strengths of this team?
I think our offense is a lot better than one was last year.
Okay.
We had those two sophomore quarterbacks that were all right and weren't varsity experience, but now they're varsity experience and they're ready to play. And I think our defense is grown a lot. We had a lot of young, now we got some older guys in it now.
Yeah, because you played as a sophomore and as a senior now. How much do you want to make this go round something special?
A lot. I mean, the past 2 years have been rough, and I just want it to just work out and have a great season.
I asked him this, but what does it mean when you see those pillars in that locker room?
Just to know that they're still with us. I know they're always with us, and I just want to play for them and do everything we can for them.
What would make them proud once you complete the season, looking back? What would they be most proud of?
Just giving our all and just remembering that we're playing for them and that we love them and we miss them.
We've been ready a long time. This season's been a long time coming. It was a long winter, long summer. You know, we're ready to get this fall rolling.
What are your strengths as a team?
Our strength is I would say our youth. Our youth is unbelievable. You know, between our JV and freshman teams last year, we won a lot of ball games. You're going to see a lot of those guys that put themselves through the program, 2 or 3 solid years, show up on Friday nights. We do have a great core of experienced seniors. 5 or 6 guys that you're going to see a lot of on Fridays that have played 2 or 3 years as well.
Yeah.
So even though we're young, we've seen a lot of Friday nights, and we're excited to see how that pays dividends.
And before you, obviously, there wasn't a whole lot of success. Are you ready to kind of move past the whole narrative of we're getting ready?
That's something we put behind ourselves. It's been long enough now. We are a whole generation out. Tradition in any program anymore lasts 4 years. Yeah. So I wish when I got the job here, 80% of these kids didn't know I went to high school here. So it just it only matters so much. These kids don't remember that. The parents don't really remember that. The community does for the most part, but as a program, it's time for us to start earning back what we've put in, and that's what we're looking forward to do this year.
Obviously, last year, it was kind of by the tragic events.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of whirlwind because it was in the middle of the season and stuff. How much does that kind of push these guys, that motivate these guys to kind of play in their own?
It's always in the background, and when it comes down to it, you can't really play for them. And we've done that. We've been through that process. Their lasting image and their influence, especially on these juniors and seniors, Derek and Lucas, are always going to be with us. That'll be something that'll be looming all season, especially when week 3, week 4 come around. But that won't negate the hard work we put in, and being able to honor them, through our friendship, through our brotherhood, and through our hard work and our play Friday nights is really what we can do. Is what we're going to do.
Obviously, maybe not wins, but is that something that they would be proud of? The competition.
It's fun to win, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sport you play or what you do. It's fun to win. Really, we like I said, we haven't done anything yet. We've won a few games here and there, but we haven't really won as much as we have hoped. That's still not a primary focus of what we do. Our primary focus is to build great young men here at DeKalb, and we've got a long ways to go still, but we've come a long ways as well. We've built a great culture, a great community support behind it, and again, we'll hopefully see what that support continues to build up here, especially with a lot of these young guys who've bought in the process.